Hi and welcome everyone to Decode the Future 2022. My name is Gonzalo Garcia and I'm the CMO here at GfK, and I'm joined by an amazing lineup of speakers today. After the success of last year's event, it is great to see again so many familiar brands and clients among the audience and also some new ones, so it promises to be a great session. Today's event is all about the type of bold leadership that the ongoing uncertainty demands. I remember having a chat last year with another London-based CMO about the fact that COVID's disruption made Brexit look like a walk in the park. And let's face it, Brexit was very disruptive. But we were very confident at that time that come 2022, that disruption will be behind us. And boy, we got it wrong. Things aren't getting any easier or less complex. We still see massive impact of COVID with lockdowns in China, for example, affecting supply chains again. The conflict in Ukraine and the devastating effect it's having on, first and foremost, the lives of people, of course, but also in the global markets. Inflation levels through the roof, despite interest rates being raised by many central banks and failing to keep it under control. Job vacancies in some of the G20 at their highest in the last 10, 20 years. And certainly, last time I checked, the UK wasn't back in the European Union. As a result, the outlook for 2022 isn't one of massive growth for most of consumer markets and product categories. If we look at technical consumer goods, for example, a sector that enjoyed significant growth in 2021, has been relatively flat year to date, and we're forecasting limited growth for the full 2022, with some markets even decreasing slightly. Consumer confidence remains very volatile this year, with high level of uncertainty among consumers on their own economic future. If you consider all these factors, driving your revenue growth and increasing market share is going to come at a significant price and with strong competition from most firms. Now, it is not all doom and gloom, and we're not here to get you guys depressed. Let me share this article, for example, from McKinsey, which I particularly liked and talks about the opportunity for CEOs and leaders to take bold actions in the face of this unprecedented inflation to take their organizations ahead of the pack. I highly recommend reading it. And I personally think this line of thought doesn't apply only to inflation as a topic, and it is not limited to CEOs, but also all of us, global and regional leaders, whether we come from marketing, sales, innovation, etc. Because despite these challenges I've mentioned, we have seen a number of brands stand out from the crowd and really delight their consumers and achieve sustainable growth, even in these turbulent times. These examples of successful leadership have a few things in common. Most of them are purpose-driven brands. They have a very data-centric culture that helps them take better, faster, and more frequent decisions. And they don't shy away from changing direction as many times as needed, whether it is adopting tactical promotions or more strategic changes to their product innovation. They pivot at speed, and they do it with confidence because they look at market data, consumer data, brand data, data that they can trust, and they extract the right insights to support the decisions. If you look at that data right now, you can see consumers are looking for premium products and brands more than ever. You can see that sustainability this year continues to grow in importance, and it is almost becoming table stakes for many consumers. They also demand high performance, and they expect our products and experiences to be more simple. To help us read and react to these trends, I'm super excited to share this virtual stage with some of the brightest leaders from top brands, manufacturers, retailers, media, analysts, and tech firms who will share their experiences and hopefully inspire you. After me, we will welcome Omar Johnson. He's ex-CMO at Beats by Dre and former VP of Marketing at Apple. He brings his wealth of expertise to share how your business can make the right decisions based on audiences' emotional and functional needs. Thomas Husson, Principal Analyst at Forrester, will provide their perspective on changing consumer behavior in a post-COVID era and how to get ready for data centricity and hyper-localization in these disruptive times. Our very own GfK experts Gemma Maidman and Steph Haydock will illustrate how your organization can work smarter, put data at the center of decision-making, and use technology to extract valuable signal from all that noise with GfK Neuron. Following them, Greg Williams, editor-in-chief of Wired, and Jens Stromness, MD at Expert International, will discuss what it takes to be relevant and succeed, as well as the need to adapt at speed through enormous organizational and economic shifts. And finally, Tiffany Bova, Salesforce's growth and innovation evangelist, will tell us about the use of data to take better strategic decisions, the growth mindset, and everything we need to know about beating the competition. That's all from me now. I'll be back later. I hope you really enjoy the event. And without further ado, please welcome Omar Johnson.